Supersized Me, our documentaries lie. Hold on for me. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. What's the best thing to get from McDonald's? I ain't gonna lie. Listen, if you're not talking about a Big Mac, large fry with a large Coke, and oil McFlurry, don't even talk to me. Hold on.
In 2004, Morgan Spurlock set out to find out and filmed his body breaking down in real time.
Yeah, what's one food you would dare to eat for like 30 days in a row though? I ain't gonna lie. Me, listen, chicken empanada, plantains, french fries, with rice and beans. I ain't gonna lie. Icy, hold on.
I'm getting this really weird feeling right in my midsection, like basically in my penis right now. It's just like this.
This video saying he lying though. He ain't really eat for 30 days?
The message? Fast food is toxic. Obesity is rising. And the fast food industry is to blame. It terrifies
I don't think you could blame, you know what I'm saying, fast food on why people's fat, bro. If you a fat person, that's just because you don't know how to keep food up out of your mouth, bro. If we being completely honest, bro. That's not even like, come on, son. Like, bro, stop blaming the food out of America producer or wherever you living at, bro. You, as a grown person, or even you from me, have the ability to be like, nah, I'm good on that. I'm done. I'm full. You know what I'm saying? Problem with some of y'all is, y'all full, y'all keep eating. Problem with some of y'all is, y'all see y'all stomach sticking over y'all shoelaces, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all still continue to eat. Like, come on, bro. Only people that get, you know what I'm saying, that get past on being fat is animals. They can't talk, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Changed school menus and made millions via McDonald's, but not everyone bought it. In the years that followed, a wave of response documentaries emerged. Some lost weight eating McDonald's. Others proved his math didn't add up.
Supersized Me was an amusing documentary, but it was full of baloney.
Behind the scenes,
they saying he
the filmmaker
capping?
was hiding a secret.
What
That
happened?
would make the original experiment even more questionable. This is the overlooked story of Supersize Me. And how one viral stunt shaped the way we eat, think, and fear food.
I mean, that documentary did not change the way I eat food. I don't know about y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Let me know. Did that documentary, you know what I'm saying, really make y'all stop eating McDonald's?
Rates are getting worse.
The country is facing a dangerous weight problem.
People were looking for the root cause, and the finger was pointed to the rapidly expanding fast food industry.
Marketing toward children right now is having such a huge impact.
One thing I hate too is when people be like, oh, this person's they bigger because they big boned. But there's no such thing as you have a bigger skeleton than somebody, bro. Everybody has the same exact skeleton, bro. Stop with the bullshit. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
like,
crazy. I don't...
Come on, bro. Come on, my nigga.
It's conditioning children to want soda.
I'm big bone. That's why I'm big. No.
With McDonald's aggressively marketing to children, they became the perfect target. One
Yo,
father
I used to
even
mess
tried
up a
to
Happy
sue them,
Meal. I ain't gonna lie.
claiming he thought the food was healthy, and that it was McDonald's fault that his daughters became obese. Lawyers argued that if they could prove McDonald's intended people to eat their food for every meal, and that it was harmful, they might have a case. Watching it all unfold was Morgan Spurlock, a broke, unknown filmmaker, and he saw an opportunity.
And I turned to my vegan girlfriend on the couch.
Yeah.
I told her, I said, I got a great idea for a movie. The big demon in America was obesity, was the obesity epidemic.
Spurlock set out to take the fast food giant.
What y'all think is some of the like biggest issues that plague the world? Like, I just want to engage with some of y'all. Like, what do y'all think besides just obesity and like just talk to me about, like, you know what I'm saying? I wanna have healthy discussions with some of y'all. I ain't gonna lie, hold on.
Head on. The goal? To demonstrate the harmful effects fast food can have on the body. For 30 days, he ate only from McDonald's. 3 meals a day, trying each item at least once. If they offered to supersize, he had to say yes.
Yo, the best thing at McDonald's, bro, is really the Big Macs and the oil McFlurries, bro. One thing I hate doing, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure everybody that went through this at least one time in your life, but like I'm saying, with me, it was multiple times. You get up in the drive-thru, you a kiddish like that, you know what I'm saying, you mad excited for, you know what I'm saying, like, word, for somebody to say, like, oh, can I get one oil McFlurry, or can I get a small chocolate milkshake? Motherfuckers come back and answer, sorry, ice cream machine broken. The fuck do you mean this shit broke, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Damn. Like, how this shit broke, though?
So if the cashier said, you want that supersized?
I'd say, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Even the water he would drink had to be from McDonald's.
Because I didn't want to have anything that could taint the experiment, you know? So
I ain't gonna lie, a
Supersized
nigga like me, they should have
aimed
never
to
said the
keep the
supersized
steps
fries off.
above
Y'all know fries
5,000
my
a day
favorite food, but
to
everything.
mimic the average American.
They should have kept that
investing
shit.
$65,000 of his own money, hoping the film would be shocking enough to turn a profit.
every 8-year-old's dream right now that I'm getting ready to fulfill.
Spurlock was extensive with his medical checks.
We're gonna do a rectal exam.
He was assessed by 4 different professionals who would monitor the experiment. A GP, a cardiologist, a gastroenterologist, and a nutritionist.
Any alcohol use?
Now, none.
Everything seemed to be in check.
Your kidney function, your liver function, they were all perfect.
And just like that, the experiment began. Day 1, he's full of enthusiasm, but things take a sharp turn after his first supersized meal. Quite a dramatic start.
My body early on was saying, don't do it, man.
After just 5 days, he's already gained nearly 10 pounds.
What?
His nutritionist warned he was eating double.
10 pounds in 5 days, my nigga?
Spurlock pushes on through the penile issues, lethargy, and headaches, opting for massive portion sizes.
Look at that. Look at that Coke.
With obesity...
Hey, y'all, to be honest, though, I feel like even if it's not no fast food chain, if you overeat any size of food, you still gonna get big. So you ask me, I don't really think this documentary would make McDonald's look bad at all, honestly. It's just like if you were, you know what I'm saying, if you are way on how to eat, my nigga, why the fuck is you supersize everything that you eat? Unless, you know what I'm saying, you just a greedy ass nigga. That's not on the fast food spot to tell you how to eat, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm fucking with McDonald's on this one.
To prove the damage firsthand, the spotlight turned to how little that the public...
I
really
think
understood
everything
about
overconsumed
basic
is not,
nutrition.
you know what I'm
What's a
saying?
calorie?
Like a nigga like me, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I just had 10 Oreos. Like I know I said I did this shit, but nigga, I still did it because it was good. So I'm not saying I'm above y'all niggas, so I'm perfect. I ain't gonna lie, I like my shit too, but at the same time, I'm not gonna blame. Nigga, I'm not gonna blame the Oreos for being in the package, my nigga. I bought the Oreos, my nigga, and I'm eating them. I ain't gonna lie, like, you know what I'm saying? So, come on, son.
By day 14, he developed signs of addiction to the food, and his nutritionist expresses concern over saturated fat and sodium levels.
I think the saturated fats are starting to impede the blood flow to his penis.
What?
His diet is deficient in most
Yo, we both had the same
micronutrients,
reaction.
and his health was suffering more than most doctors could comprehend.
If somebody were doing this to their liver with alcohol, they could theoretically wipe out the liver. I've never heard of anybody doing this to their liver with a high-fat diet.
By the 3rd week, things take a bleak turn.
Why, bro?
My breath back, and I want to finish, but don't want anything real bad to happen either.
That idiot wasn't me, but don't worry, he didn't die. He was just being dramatic. Although his blood tests were showing significant signs of liver damage.
The results for your liver
In a
are,
week?
obscene beyond anything I would have thought.
I mean, by day 21,
The video title is how documentaries lie, though, so what did he lie about?
Had so filled with fat that one doctor compared it to pate.
Spurlock was starting to feel the mental consequences too.
I got massively depressed.
By the final week, his doctors were begging him to stop. With his health spiraling, even his girlfriend stepped in, designing a recovery plan to try and undo the damage.
I've got Morgan's detox diet all ready to go.
Like, I
Making sure
never
that
do
I'm
no,
getting as
nah,
many
hell nah.
cleansing vegetables into his diet as possible.
Because Spurlock's final results after his fast food binge were shocking.
Hey, y'all, can y'all tell me, too, like, what was the motive behind doing what he did, too? Like, was he trying to get me down to shut down? Was he just trying to open niggas' eyes, make niggas more aware? Like, I just want to know the purpose of, like, doing what he did, because I ain't gonna lie, a nigga like me, I'll tell y'all niggas, like, listen, I'm saying you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. I can tell you niggas night and day till I'm blue in the face, my nigga. Control what you eating and know, you know what I'm saying, how much you eating. At the end of the day, though, you gonna be, you know what I'm saying, the person that makes the decision for yourself, and you ultimately gonna decide whether you a fat nigga or not. I'm not doing no motherfucking 30-day challenge to tell y'all niggas what's gonna happen with my, you know what I'm saying, my motherfucking body. If same time, shout out to him for, like, you know what I'm saying, doing what he, you know what I'm saying, wanted to do and really standing on it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just saying, me though, fuck no. I'm not about to put my motherfucking, who?
He had gained 24.5 pounds. His LDL cholesterol had shot up. He felt emotionally numb, lethargic, but most concerning was the state of his liver.
You know, we see people who like go on an alcohol binge and their numbers go up like crazy. But to go on, you know, a Mac attack, they've got numbers to show that you're, you know, tax your liver too.
Appreciate you.
Wouldn't have even thought about this. But
It took him over a year to lose the weight he had gained. A pretty compelling documentary, right? The media seemed to think so. Spurlock won Best Director at the Sundance Film Festival and Best Documentary Screenplay at the Writers Guild of America. People rushed to view the documentary in theaters, earning over $11 million at box office, and eventually $22 million worldwide. The piece would go on to be shown in schools across the world to help educate on the dangers of fast food. I, for one, have seen Spurlock getting probed way too many times, but overall, everyone seemed to love it, except those at McDonald's.
McDonald's didn't really want to talk to me. Yeah.
It was a complete disservice to anyone looking for factual information or real solutions.
A company called The Documentary, a supersized distortion of the quality of choice and variety available at McDonald's. The film is about Spurlock's decision to act irresponsibly by eating 5,000 calories a day.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I said anything over consume, bro. You gonna have some issues. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, the issues may be different, but at the end of the day, the body is only supposed to do and intake a certain amount a day. You feel me?
Was mostly quiet. Months after the documentary's release, McDonald's quietly phased out the supersized option. They insisted it was just menu simplification, not a response to the film. But the timing raised eyebrows. They also started making their meals look more nutritious.
After years of criticism, McDonald's said today it will begin serving a healthier...
This nigga the reason why they put apple slice in the Happy Meal? What the fuck?
That shit is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even know that. I ain't even gonna hold you. What the fuck?
Happy Meal.
Happy Meals could now come with a salad, bottled water.
I ain't never seen a nigga put a Happy Meal in a salad. I ain't gonna lie. And these niggas discontinued the salad. I ain't even gonna lie. That I ain't gonna lie. The chicken salad niggas used to have, that shit used to bust. I ain't gonna lie. I'm saying, I don't really know why niggas got rid of that.
The pedometer. Instead of fries and a soda, they began printing calorie and nutrition info directly onto the packaging. And Ronald McDonald would encourage more physical activity.
The fact that they made an announcement about their stock after the film opened, that it dropped 75%.
But it wasn't just McDonald's
what?
The documentary seemed to annoy. Some saw Spurlock's experiment.
Oh, I know the McDonald's CEOs was looking for this nigga. I know they was looking for this nigga. 75%.
Sensational, and advocated for more personal responsibility. Long before Spurlock revealed a secret that would damage his legacy and make many question whether the film belonged in schools. A wave of questionable response documentaries.
I think they did show me this movie
back.
in school when I was a kid.
Yes, I'm the person who ate at McDonald's for 30 days and lost weight.
Me and Mickey D documented So-So Whaley eating McDonald's for 30 days. Like Spurlock, but she ate within a calorie range to fit her needs, chose smaller portions and walked regularly. She lost 10 pounds and improved her cholesterol, advocating for personal responsibility and better diet choices over demonized.
McDonald's hired a nigga to get back at that nigga? Oh, nah. How much did McDonald's pay you, shorty? I ain't gonna lie. Cause I know she ain't randomly wake up one day. We could see, you know what I'm saying, she clearly in the, you know what I'm saying, the next phase of life and shit like that. I know randomly she did not decide to be like, I bet I'm doing it for 30 days. I ain't gonna lie, McDonald's, if y'all trying to throw a nigga bag or something too, I ain't gonna lie, nigga like, alright, word, I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? Hold on, like. Listen, a nigga used to work there too, like, why not? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, hold on, like, you know what I'm saying?
Cholesterol. Advocating for personal responsibility.
They really hired a nigga to get back her and say she lost cholesterol, nigga.
And better diet choices, over demonizing fast food.
5,000 calories per day of pretty much anything is going to make you fat and screw up your health. Isn't it all?
I do agree. I ain't gonna
so possible to live on fast food and actually lose weight?
5 years later, Tom Norton released Fathead, a more direct response to Supersize Me, where he demonstrated he could eat under 2,000 calories of McDonald's a day and still lose weight. He called out Spurlock for his calorie and fat counts not adding up, and in response to Spurlock's refusal to publish his food logs, he listed every item in the experiment they consumed over the 30 days, suggesting that fast food was not the issue, but Spurlock's lack of moderation. To really drive the sentiment home, a high school science teacher decided to attempt something more extreme.
We are going to test the hypothesis. Is it possible for a person to eat nothing but breakfast, lunch, and dinner at McDonald's for 90 straight days
90?
to become
Nigga.
healthy?
He ended up losing 60 pounds.
I like to tell people that it's not the venue, but it's the menu.
McDonald's liked the message, so they publicly signed him as a media ambassador. This would
I know them niggas was loving that message for sure. Nah. Hey, that smell a little.
Him traveling to schools to spread the message.
There's nothing wrong with McDonald's.
He even wrote a book, My McDonald's Diet.
I can eat any food at McDonald's that I want, as long as I'm smart with the rest of the day of what I balance it out with. It's choice. It's our choices that make us fat, not McDonald's.
A more scientific study was carried out in Sweden to test Spurlock's conclusions. Dr. Friedrich Nystrom had medical students eat around 6,000 calories a day from fast food for 4 weeks while limiting exercise. Participants gained weight and showed mild liver stress, but their mood and cholesterol stayed stable. The researchers concluded that while fast food overeating has consequences, the dramatic effects in Supersized Me may have been exaggerated or influenced by other factors that Spurlock was perhaps hiding. It's almost a trend at this point for people to demonstrate they can lose weight while eating McDonald's, but it almost misses the point.
Because I was eating so small, I was hungry by the time the next mealtime rolled around.
The issue with fast food is it's often not very nutritious, but being perfectly engineered to be as tasty and easy to overconsume as possible. Losing weight on McDonald's is a lot more difficult than with Whole Foods, because it's a lot less filling, but these people were able to persevere in the short term, perhaps for the sheer spectacle.
Mango?
If you were to order like a normal person, 3 meals a day, you might end up with a McGriddle meal for breakfast, a Big Mac meal for lunch, and a quarter pounder meal for dinner. This is over 3,000 calories, and it's a lot less filling than the Whole Foods equivalent. A Big Mac isn't going to instantly kill you, but it's also not
pineapple
ideal
in
for
the
weight loss or health. A middle ground that every documentary skimmed over.
No, you good. Oh, I thought you was bringing it over here. Oh, you about to make it? No, you about to make a big
Supersized Me,
like last time.
Follow-ups.
Don't use too much though.
Consequences.
So we can have some for
the film didn't just demonize McDonald's. It helped fuel a wave of
Give me one piece of
health
pineapple
misinformation, where foods were labeled as either good or bad, with no room for nuance, setting a precedent for emotive fear-mongering over scientific balance. Today, we see a lot of fitness documentaries and influencers taking this route.
This drink right here, Gatorade.
See, it's bullshit.
Is extremely toxic and poisonous for your child's brain.
Breakfast is one of the biggest scams in the history of the world.
It usually leads to one of two outcomes. The first, I can speak for myself, because as a kid, I cut out every food labelled as unclean by the fitness world, and ended up underweight and dealing with health issues from malnourishment.
It's so
That's
good,
the danger of black and white thinking. It doesn't improve your diet, it just makes you feel guilty for eating. Ironically, I'd have been healthier if I'd have just eaten the chicken nugget. The second outcome? People stop taking the message seriously. When fear replaces science, decisions get worse. Just like how McDonald's warning people not to watch their documentary only made it more popular. People saw through the claims that McDonald's would make you impotent and depressed. Because when a message pushes too far, people tune out.
Did you not see Supersize Me? Yeah, it just made me really want a Big Mac.
Similarly, it's massively ineffective. And
I do be like that. Like sometimes, like even me, I'm one of them niggas, I ain't gonna lie, 100 niggas in the room could tell me not to do some shit. I ain't gonna lie. I still gotta see. And I don't mean not the person, you know what I'm saying, tell you, like, you know what I'm saying, you could be the person that, like, if 100 people tell you not to do it, you just don't do it. But I'm one of them niggas that, like, I gotta really see it for myself, though. So I get where bro was coming from right here, like, nigga, you talking about don't do it, nigga, I'm doing it. Because, like, why not, though? I'm saying, like, even if it worked out bad for you, that don't mean it's gonna work out bad for me. You know what I'm saying? Calculated risk, though. You know what I'm saying? But, like, niggas that, you know what I'm saying, just go with everybody else, where everybody else think they should do, usually end up on the loser side 95% of the time. I'm talking about, like, a nigga that never thinks for themselves, bro. Like, niggas, you know what I'm saying, just follow what everybody else do. Always going, you know what I'm saying, stand in the crowd. You feel me? They never gonna be able to stand out. I ain't gonna lie. That was just me, though. Hold on.
You really want a Big Mac?
Similarly,
I felt that. I ain't gonna lie.
The massively ineffective anti-drug campaigns in the 80s.
This is your brain on drug.
Me oversimplified obesity.
Hey, y'all ever had them drug niggas come in y'all niggas classrooms and shit? Yo, bro. I really feel like that do make the kids be like, man, fuck what this nigga talking about. I feel like it's a balance that you gotta have with this shit. I'm not saying don't say anything at all, but it's like if you try to tell the kids so bad not to do this shit, they're gonna do it. Whether you know about it or not, it's gonna happen. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
I mean, fast food while downplaying personal responsibility. It missed a chance to teach real skills like calorie awareness, portion control, and basic food literacy. What helped me improve my health was choosing to eat healthier, yes, but also incorporating more flexibility and making sure I actually enjoyed my diet. Realistic and sensible advice. That's why many health professionals argue this documentary has no place in schools. But schools didn't take this seriously until years later, when in 2017, Morgan Spurlock posted a confession That finally explained why his McDonald's experiment shocked his doctors so deeply.
Why, man? He cheated?
He admitted to struggling with alcoholism, revealing he hadn't been sober more than a week in 30 years. This wasn't mentioned in the documentary, not once, and yet it could explain a lot. The liver damage that shocked his doctors, the mood swings, the fatigue, even the issues downstairs. As one commenter said, it was really brave of him to prove to us that eating 6 years.
Damn, my nigga, that's fucked up. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Your whole test is invalid now, bro. I gotta keep it 100 on both sides, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Like, come on, son. You was putting bullshit in the hypothesis. You supposed to be the control group, but you, nah. Hey, what's the difference? What group is it called? The experimental group and the control group? Yeah, the control group is the one that don't have anything. Like, you was bullshitting with the experimental, but like the other shit was still supposed to be controlled though. So like, yeah, damn. I can see why they say he lied. Although, cause I still agree with what everybody saying. Like 5,000 or anything is gonna be. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Let me know how y'all feeling though.